Hello, it's me, Sky, and welcome to this Christmas in July Diamond Art Club sneak peek. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, then you will know that this is a rather funny sneak peek for me to have. Let me go ahead and show it to you. I also have a new tripod and I may hit it a bunch of times because it's a little different than my other one, so we'll just see how it goes. But this is Enchanted Noel. It's by Theresa, Donahue, McManus. The sizing is 22 by 22 inches or 55.8 by 55.8 centimeters. It is square drill. And I'll just pan up and let you take a little look at it. Now, the reason this is funny, if you're new to my channel, I have been in what I'm gonna call a diamond painting slump for a while. And what happened was I was working on a Theresa Donahue McManus Christmas diamond painting. It's called Midnight Joy. I'll try to pop up a picture or some footage of the diamond painting, something that I have because I worked on it for a really long time. But I started working on it around Christmas. I got it in the Christmas mystery box from last year, 2024, and I didn't finish it in time for Christmas, and then I really burned out on it, and I've literally been working on it for 6 months, and I just finished it like 2 weeks ago, and now I have this. So I immediately replaced that completion with another very similar one, what I would call like a sister kit to Midnight Joy, because this one looks very similar, but it is not the same. It has like more space here in the front. Like this is all Christmas gifts in Midnight Joy, but in this one, there is more snow on the ground here, and we'll probably find some more differences as we look at the canvas closer, but I just wanted to tell that little story real quick. And I also need to pop the release information on the screen for this fun Christmas in July release. So I'll go ahead and pop the release information up there. Just convert that to your time zone. And then inside the box here, hang on, let me put the box down. We have got our toolkit and then our canvas and drills inside this plastic overwrap here. And then the thank you envelope underneath. So we'll go ahead and take a look in here. This is gonna contain a treasure quest card and our sticker sheet. And we'll take a look at this card. So I'll leave a link in the description box down below for how these are used. This is another reward system from Diamond Art Club, but they are just very pretty cards, very sturdy material. It is just a nice collectible to have. And this one is a bronze card, but there are different types. And then also here is the sticker sheet, and then the envelope itself has some information, some tips and tricks, some step-by-step instructions, the kit contents, and then a QR code to take you to the Facebook group, and then a QR code to take you to the Diamond Art Club app. And then if we open this sticker sheet up, we can see our individual stickers here, and we can see we have 57 colors. And at the end of the list, we can count our special drills. So we have one AB, looks like, what is this? Is this iridescent? Is that what L stands for? I can't remember. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fairy dust. So we will take a look at those. We're gonna go through the drills one by one, but I wanna let you see all of the colors here all together. And then on the back, you've got a larger sticker. So you can use this like in your logbook if you would like. It has a start and end date here where you can track your progress if you wanna do that. Here it tells us that we have the 57 colors. They're square drill. It tells us the sizing again. This is also a sticker if you wanted to put that in your logbook. And then in the toolkit here, I will show you what items are included. We have a diamond painting pen, and you just twist this up and then the clear wax will start to come out the top. Then we have got a multi-placer tip on this end, but you can replace it with this one that is also included. And if you run out of that clear wax, you've got some extra here, or you can just use that in your multi-placer. We've also got the red heart wax that has always been included with Diamond Art Club kits. Then we have a bag of baggies just for kitting up or storage. And then this nice diamond painting tray. It's got a stopper and a lid. Okay, let's pull this canvas out of the plastic. And then I'm gonna get the drills to come out the end here. And we will just take a look at these. Look at all of those pretty colors. Some really bright greens popping out at me. A bright yellow, I see some pinks. Lots of nice dark colors too, but still plenty of bright colors. And we will look at these all one by one. But Diamond Art Club does put a label on their drill packaging, so if you store your drills and your canvas separately, then you'll still be able to match those up. Okay, now for the canvas reveal. Let's see, this is gonna be the bottom. I may have to adjust the camera a little bit so we can see. Oh my gosh, such pretty colors. I refuse to be tempted to work on this right now, but it is beautiful. It looks to me like there's much more brighter colors in the tree than in Midnight Joy. Like, I wonder if that's the iridescent, because that just really looks so bright. And the background does look a little bit brighter than in Midnight Joy as well, but I'm not 100% sold on that. I'll have to look at it some more. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over and roll it backwards, and then we'll see how our camera angle looks. I think this angle might actually be just fine. I mean, there is a little bit more at the top. I can kind of inch it down to show you there. That is so pretty. Oh no, I'm not gonna work on it right now, but I might work on it at Christmas. Okay, let's do a little canvas tour where we can just kind of see how the confetti is dispersed. And it's probably gonna be in the tree, of course, and then the presents, but then a lot of blocking in like this snowy area down at the bottom. Then as we move into these gift boxes again, there's more confetti. Let's move up the side. More blocking there. And then along the top, there is a bit of confetti, but not a ton. Nice blocks over here. Then down this side, kind of similar as to the other side as far as the blocking. And then let's get this Christmas tree in the frame. Yeah, that's gonna be where the confetti is. Certainly. Lots of color changes through that area, but it's just so bright and so happy. I like that so much. This one, it looks more like there's some deeper greens in here than in Midnight Joy. I'm gonna compare it constantly to Midnight Joy. Listen, I looked at that thing for 6 months, so I'm gonna make a lot of comparisons to it, but it is different. I think that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that it does look different. So if you did do Midnight Joy, there's no reason why this one, you couldn't also do this one. And it is smaller. I don't remember the exact dimensions on Midnight Joy, but I can tell from the way that this one is sitting on the table that it feels a little smaller, but I'm not sure exactly how much smaller. Okay, what we're gonna do now is get out all of the drills, and I'm gonna show those to you one by one. And I know that not everyone likes this part, but you are free to skip it, of course. At the next section of the video, I will show you where all of those special drills are gonna go. We have 322, 2 bags of 939, 824, 336, 1, 2, 3 bags of that, and then 823, 3 bags, 517, 225, 413, 803, 2 bags, 341, 844, 334, 310, 3818, 161, 451, 318, 158, 3325, 911, 718, 779, 951, 402, 550, 452, 498, Z743. Finally, some special drills. Okay, this is a fairy dust, and this is a nice yellow color. I'm just trying to get that shimmer coating to show up. So a fairy dust drill has a little bit of a shimmer coating on the top. It's very subtle, and it's sometimes hard to pick up on a lighter color like this one. So I'm not sure if you're able to see it very well, but we might find it in a different color where you can see it better. But this is really the most subtle of the special drills. You'll see the others are a lot easier to see. Then we have 400, 414, Z910. Okay, well, this one should be a little easier. So this is another fairy dust, and you can kind of glimpse that coating. So you can see the glitter on the top, just like somebody sprinkled a little bit of fairy dust on the top of them. Perfectly named. AB603, so this is a different type of special drill. This one is called an Aurora Borealis drill, and this one has a iridescent coating on the top, which is a bit easier for the camera to pick up. It's a lot more obvious on the canvas as well. So these just kind of have a flashier appearance. It's much easier to see when they're moving, and that's why I keep shaking it back and forth so that you can see the different dimension you get with that iridescent coating on the top. Also love that that is pink. Then we have 3861, 742, 3776, 801. We have Z967, a fairy dust, and this one was separated from the strands for some reason, so I'll just show it to you separately. Again, with this light color, I'm not sure how well that coating is picking up, but in real life, it's so, so nice. 6014, 954, 3824, 947, 775, 321, 814, 208, 740, 3837, Z666. So this is a fairy dust in a beautiful red color. Hopefully you can see the coating. 301, 154, 741, 604. And here's the one we've been waiting for, the iridescent. So L5200, this is what that iridescent drill looks like. Just super, super flashy and shiny. It is going to look great on the canvas. I don't know where it goes though, so we will have to figure that out in just a minute, but just look at it. Gorgeous. Okay, 898, 210, 745, and 912. So that is all of the drills, and I'm going to separate these special ones from the strands, and I will show you where they go on the canvas. Okay, I've got them separated. We will start with this AB, this pretty pink color, and this one is pretty easy to spot on the canvas. There's not a lot of places where there's pink, but where there is, you're gonna find some of this AB. So down here in the gift boxes, there is some of that pink. Not all of this is, but there's several nice chunks of it. And then also on this side, just a little pop, not as much over here. And then in all of the little pink ornaments on the tree, and then just some kind of highlighting as well. Not a lot of that, but it's mostly in the ornaments going all the way up to the top. And then the next one is that lovely iridescent. And it is where I hoped it would be. It is in these string lights, not this entire string, but you can see this brightest little dot there. That is the iridescent, and it's gonna gonna travel all the way up. You can see very easily where all of those lines are. But then also in the background, you can see some pretty bright little pops of like snowflakes, I guess is what they are. And that is also going to be that iridescent, and it's that way on both sides. There are a few pops of it in the tree that are not the lights, just like some accent for like a really bright spot on an ornament or something, just like one in the middle of each ornament where the light's hitting it. I love it. I think it's gonna be beautiful. Then next we have our fairy dust, and this one, our Z666, is pretty easy to spot also because it's where you see this bright, bright red. So there's a little tiny pop of it right here in this gift box, a good bit more of it on this side. This one is more, this is like a red box, so it has more of it in there. But then also we're gonna see it in the red ornaments on the tree going all the way up. There's just tons and tons of little spots where you can see red pop out at you. You're probably seeing that fairy dust. Then next we have the yellow fairy dust, the Z743, and this one is pretty well meshed up next to the iridescent here in the lights. So it kind of alternates between this yellow and the iridescent, not in every single spot, but there is a lot of this fairy dust kind of nestled next to it. But then the fairy dust also is down here in this bright yellow area, here in the gift box, here in this gift box, kind of on the edges of the tree, in the middle of the tree, in some ornaments. Also the star at the top, which I need to pull this down a little bit, the star is also made up of the fairy dust. So that yellow is I'm kind of surprised the bag isn't a little bit bigger because it seems like it's in a lot of places. Next we have this dark green, the Z910, and this one I feel like also you'll be able to see pretty easily. There's some bright pops of green in the tree, and that's going to be the only place it is, but it's just right through here. Now it's nestled up against some other kind of bright greens that are not special drills, but I think you can see where the pops of green are, but I'm not pointing at every single drill, but it is dispersed quite a bit throughout the whole tree area. Then last we have this chunky bag of Z967, and this one is kind of a background color mostly. It is all of this, like a big block right here, and then some down here, like a lot of this down towards the bottom is a different color, but just all of this block right through here is that fairy dust. And then there are some more spots traveling up the tree. It's kind of used as a highlight. Let's see, is there any on this side? I'm seeing it a lot more over here than over there, but there's some on that side, but it's kind of used as a highlight, or maybe it's where snow is collecting on the branches of the tree. But there's just a few pops of it higher up. Most of it is down here for sure. Okay, you guys, that is all the special drills, and I think that is all the information that I can give you about this gorgeous canvas. So I will pop the release information on the screen one more time so you can convert that to your time zone if you're interested in snagging this one. Thank you so much, Diamond Art Club, for sending me this. I don't know if Diamond Art Club actually understood how funny this would be to me to get this one right after I finished Midnight Joy, after it was such a long process for me. I kind of think that they were in on the joke. I hope they were, because I find it just incredibly funny. But either way, this is a beautiful canvas and I can't wait to work on it. I mean, I know it would be a bad idea for me, but I really do love it. Okay, I will let you guys go. Enjoy all of the Christmas in July festivities for today. Hopefully there will be lots of other sneak peeks popping up as the day goes on, but I will talk to you soon in another video. Bye!